The video begins with a story about a young monk who approached a Zen master to ask about the greatest value in life. The Zen master instructed the monk to go to the garden, pick up a large stone, and take it to the market to sell. If someone asked the price, the monk should simply show 2 fingers and not speak. If the buyer bargained, the monk should not sell and return the stone. Afterward, the master would reveal the greatest value in the monk's life. The monk followed the Zen master's instructions and went to the market with the stone. A housewife came by and asked the price. The monk showed 2 fingers, and the housewife offered $2. The monk shook his head, and she raised the offer to $20, saying she would use the stone to press pickled vegetables. The monk was surprised that a seemingly worthless stone could be sold for $20, but he still decided not to sell and returned to the master. The next day, the master asked the monk to take the stone to a museum. At the museum, a person offered $2,000 for the stone, intending to use it for carving a statue. Again, the monk did not sell but returned the stone. After hearing such a high offer, the monk asked the master about the true value of his life. The master told the monk to take the stone to an antique shop. At the antique shop, the stone's value skyrocketed to $200,000. The monk was astonished and returned to the master with the stone, eager to hear about the true value of his life. The Zen master smiled and said, "My child, your life's value is like this stone. If you place yourself in the vegetable market, your worth is $20. If you place yourself in a museum, your value is $2,000. If you place yourself in an antique shop, your value becomes $200,000. Different settings and positions bring different values to your life." The master emphasized that life is full of possibilities, and we have the power to shape our own journey. Like the monk with his stone, we must remember that our worth is not fixed, but can change depending on where we stand and the choices we make. Sometimes, we get stuck in places that don't truly value our potential. It's important to step back and ask ourselves if we are in the right place, surrounded by the right people. Are we allowing ourselves to shine, or are we hiding in the shadows of self-doubt and fear? Each of us holds a unique gift, talent, or passion that deserves to be nurtured and shared with the world. But to truly discover our worth, we must first believe in ourselves. We can't expect others to see our value if we don't recognize it within our own hearts. Take a moment to reflect on your life. Where are you now, and where do you want to be? Are you taking steps toward your dreams, or are you holding back due to fear or uncertainty? Remember, it's never too late to make a change and pursue your true calling. When you believe in your worth and follow your heart, the world becomes a canvas for your dreams. Your life is a precious gift, and your worth is not determined by others, but by your actions and the choices you make. Choose wisely, believe in yourself, and your life will become a beautiful masterpiece. This story carries a profound message about self-worth. It reminds each of us of the importance of recognizing our value and making the right choices in life. Often, we may underestimate ourselves because of our current circumstances, surroundings, or others' judgments. However, it is ultimately up to us to define our value through the decisions and actions we take. For instance, in the story, the stone was valued differently in each place it was shown. At the market, its value was minimal. At the museum, it was worth more. And at the antique shop, its value was significantly higher. This doesn't mean the stone changed in its intrinsic worth, but rather that its value was determined by the context in which it was placed. Similarly, we may feel undervalued in environments that don't recognize our potential. But if we seek the right surroundings, where we are encouraged to grow and where our value is appreciated, our worth will naturally increase. Changing environments and perspectives can be the first step toward recognizing our true potential. However, it is equally important to believe in ourselves. Self-confidence is not something we are born with. It is something that is cultivated through small steps in life, through the decisions we make every day. When we believe in our abilities, we are more likely to stand tall and express ourselves, undeterred by judgment or fear. And as we do this, others will notice that confidence and value us more. If we don't believe in ourselves, we cannot expect others to see our value. Believing in oneself is a prerequisite for unlocking our potential. This belief is not just about words. It is reflected in our actions and decisions. When we recognize our worth, we no longer hesitate to showcase our skills, talents, and passions. And when we do so, others will see the same value we have learned to acknowledge within ourselves. Our surroundings play a crucial role in shaping how we view ourselves. As seen in the story, the stone was valued differently depending on where it was placed. If we live in an environment that is negative, dismissive, or unsupportive of growth, it will be difficult for us to recognize and develop our true worth. Therefore, choosing positive environments, surrounding ourselves with the right people, and seeking opportunities that align with our values are critical steps to realizing our potential. Life is not always easy, and we cannot expect to sit idly by waiting for opportunities to find us. Just like the monk in the story, we must proactively seek out opportunities to recognize our value. This does not mean that we will always find success immediately, but through challenges, we come to better understand our worth and find the right path for ourselves. Life is a long journey filled with choices and opportunities. Our worth is not fixed, but can change depending on where we stand and the choices we make. The most important thing is to recognize our own value, believe in ourselves, and make decisions that align with our aspirations. It's essential to step out of our comfort zones, embrace opportunities, and trust that we are worthy of achieving our dreams. When we believe in ourselves, life becomes a masterpiece, and we hold the power to create it.